And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Amir Garrett is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen. And this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. So a full count now.
3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike 1. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. He's set the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
33, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
In is Joey Votto now. As
Nope.
the first pitch
Ball one.
misses to him, it's ball one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first.
out.
And Votto is retired. It's a double play.
The right
Well,
fielder,
it was
number
a promising
66.
start with the leadoff man
Yasiel
on in a tie ball game,
Reed.
but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
First offering on its way. And he popped him up. Moustakas onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quiet. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. As he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. A high fastball is in there. Even
Nope, that's a ball.
1-1 count to
1-1.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1.
D-Rod.
He ties him up with a fastball inside 1-2. Ripped down the line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Yasmani.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off.
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody
Now
out.
batting, the shortstop.
Riding in once again, Orlando Arcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Inside, ball one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Arcia is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He beat it first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here
2-2.
otherwise.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in.
He's out.
Jeanette has it for 1.
He's out.
On to Votto, and they get the double play.
The batter, the pitcher.
Now batting, Junior Guerra. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Now a good pitch
Count
around the
1-0.
knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well
Inside,
let
ball
him work
3.
himself into trouble.
3-0 to him now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the
Down to
pitchers.
3-1.
You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Flying toward right center. Puig is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here on a base. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Scooter.
Ready with the
Jeanette.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball
Too
one.
low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
And he watches
2 balls,
one miss
no
outside. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
He pulls this one into right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of
7,
driving that ball,
Eugenio
extending his arms very
Suarez.
well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team
D-Rod.
really needs you, like they need it right here,
0-1
you have to
the
be
count.
able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1.
Yeah.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And
One
on
ball,
0-2, he misses
2
with a
strikes.
fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott Schebler.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This one skied out toward right. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. Popped him up. Shaw has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jose Iglesias will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Iglesias.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Brewers 3. Michael Lorenzen's on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
No balls and a strike to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a 1-for-12 career line. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Lorenzen is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Fouled off. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string.
He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. If you're just joining us, it's been a pitching clinic so far, and in fact we're still looking at a possible shutout in the making. Heidi, what kind of impact does a stellar outing like this have on a club?
Matt, a dominating performance by a starting pitcher can not only take the pressure off the hitters, it also gives some needed rest to the arms in the bullpen. And it's just generally great for team morale. It'd be a real boost for this pitcher's team and his ERA if he can continue blanking the opponent the rest of the way.
Well done, Heidi. I'd say you got the job done there. In is Christian Yelich. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Lays off 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Suarez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth. This crowd was open for. One away.
The first baseman, Jesus.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his
1-0.
last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Ball, that
No
pitch is
offer
up.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Kemp, and this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Ball.
2-0 now. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first,
He's
and he
out.
rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, Dan, he couldn't seal the deal on the complete game shutout, but it's a victory for the ball club nonetheless.
Yeah, D-Row, and that's what ultimately matters, right? It's always fun to get a CG and blank the opponent, but the bottom line, it was a very good performance out of him, and this team will take that any day of the week.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi. So
Leading
here's
off
the
for the
cleanup
Reds,
hitter, Scooter
the second
Gennett.
baseman,
He struck out swinging in
Scooter
his last trip to the
Gennett.
plate. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Low for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Schwarber. 1 away.
The third baseman, number
All right,
7.
so time now for the Cubs
Eugenio
Road to the Show report,
Suarez.
as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball,
Good
that's
take
okay.
there to lay off the high fastball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This is skied out toward right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He carries a .308 batting average. He's taken him deep once.
Nope, outside.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Schebler, an Iowa native. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Montgomery has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And here's Jose Peraza.
Nope,
as the
that's
first
a ball.
pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not
2-0.
close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Schebler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1 hit in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. And
Ball,
that misses for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike.
One
It's
ball,
1-1.
strike.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Off the plate, ball
and he
1.
misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2 a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Bryant becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And this one runs up high, ball 1. (3-3) our score with a man on at first and 1 away. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way
that's off the
inside
plate.
with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0. Misses for
Two
the
balls,
second
no
ball.
strike.
Outside.
Ball back
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zagunis on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Your
Matt
attention,
Kemp
please.
will move into the on-deck
Pitching
circle now
for
to try to get
Cincinnati.
something started here
Number
with one gone in
27,
the inning.
Matt Kemp.
Ball.
Can't find the
Ball
zone
one,
there
no
as he
strike.
lays off the breaking ball. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. The 1-0 home is taken
that
below the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
In there, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that
baseman,
lineup
number
card because he's on
19,
fire. That's his
Joey
second hit of the ball game
Votto.
right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In is Joey Votto now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The right fielder,
Hey, after
number
back-to-back
66,
2-out hits right now, this
Yasiel
pitcher thought he was going to cruise
Reed.
through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's hitless in 6 tries. into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Winker ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Zagunis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Reds will be forced to settle for just the one.
seventh
We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh.
Reds.
Get up and stretch. The Reds lead it 4-3.
Ladies and
Jared
gentlemen,
Hughes
your
gets the
attention,
call
please.
from the pen to take over
Now
on the
pitching
mound
for
and
the
start the
Reds.
home seventh.
Number 48.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's one for Gennett, the second baseman. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Descalzo, his career line against Jared Hughes. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Hughes, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually he gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Daniel Descalzo comes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Stepping in now, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Way down and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Score holds at 4-3. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brandon
attention,
Kinsler
please.
has been summoned from the
These changes
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
do so to
Cubs.
start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 20, Brandon
Stepping into the box,
Kinsler.
Eugenio
Now playing
Suarez.
shortstop
He'll start
and
things out
batting
for
8.
us here in inning number 8.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
So 1
center
away here in
fielder,
the Reds' half of the 8th.
Scott
And that'll bring up the big
Schebler.
left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
And that misses. Ball 1. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in,
shortstop,
Jose
Jose
Peraza. No hits in 3 tries
Peraza.
so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Here's Javier Baez, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a good job to lay
got
off
a
the
ball, 1
fastball.
strike.
They're close, but it's 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Schebler coasts under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's
second
Ben
baseman,
Zobrist now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Zobrist.
Below the
1-0.
knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball
2 balls
2.
and no strikes.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with
Inside,
that
ball
one.
1.
3-0. Jason Hayward would be next. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So it's a runner at first with
Now
2 men
batting.
out. And that'll
The
bring up
right
the
fielder,
multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
Hayward. Your attention,
So
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting,
Now
they'll go to
pitching
their
for
own left-hander
Cincinnati.
out of the bullpen.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Zobrist, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs digging in, the switch hitter,
Leading off
Tucker
for Cincinnati,
Barnhart. It was
the
a
catcher,
fly out for him in his
Tucker
last trip.
Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Off
That's
the
out.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Derek Dietrich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 22, Derek Dietrich.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. The throw is wild and he gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there.
Jesse
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball. Raisel Iglesias enters the game
Now
to finish
pitching
this
for the
one off
Reds.
here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime
Leading
numbers
off
against
for the
Iglesias.
Cubs.
He's gone just 2
The
for
third
13.
baseman,
He's taken him deep once.
Bryant.
Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball
3-0 now. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him to go down swinging there.
Now
Kyle
batting.
Schwarber
The
becomes
catcher,
out number 2
Wilson.
in the bottom of the ninth. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
2-1.
Squared that one up just a little late. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate in a 1-run game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, D-Roll, that was a huge win for this club as they're able to pick up a key game on a division rival.
No doubt, Dan. There's no better way to improve your position in a division race than beating a team you're looking up at. You grab their shirt tail and climb up as you pull them down. I guarantee you they are feeling great about this one.